Hello, hello, magical people of the realm. This is Jamie Light working your way through the unknown. So, I am bringing you today the June 2024 Angels Answers reading. So, I've already pulled the cards here. Um, and for those of you that are new here, I do these each month to give you an Angels Answers energy reading and energy forecast, if you will, of what's going to be happening, the energy that's in the air for this particular month. Why is this helpful? Well, if you know what the angels have kind of brought to the surface for you to take a look at, then it helps you when these different things happen in life and you say, oh, well, the angels kind of said ahead of time, potentially expect this, it's going to be okay, and just kind of ride it out. And or it's a situation where the angels have said, hey, we want you to stand in front of the line with this. We want you to speak up and be a leader at this time. It's an opportunity. So there's many different messages and different ways that you can use this. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so the cards I pulled 4 cards. And the first talks about the fact that you might be in unknown territory this month, so to speak. But to trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, it may be unfamiliar to you. It may be new. It may be uncomfortable. Yes, uncomfortable happens a lot when we grow. But they want you to know you're exactly where you're divinely supposed to be. So trust that and trust in the universe. You may not have all the pieces to see where this is going, but trust and connect in regularly with your guides and your angels and trust the process, as they say. The next card speaks to that as well. It's fogged in. Again, it speaks to the lack of clarity of what the potential outcome could be, but not to worry. Go slow, take your time, work through these things. And again, trust that while you do not see the end result yet, this is all happening in divine timing. Next, they speak to reminding you that blessings are all around you. They are with you. They are sending you signs and messages all the time. And, some of you watching this might be in a daily practice of connecting with your guides and asking things and receiving signs and knowing you're on the path. And some of you may be rather new to that or haven't really embarked yet on that. And I ask you to consider doing that. Consider learning more about connecting with your guides, how to work with the angels. I teach a course on that. Yes, I do. There's a level 1 and a level 2 on that, to work with the angels, to make life easier, to communicate with them, to understand their signs, to learn each of the 15 archangels, their colors, their jobs, so to speak, ways they can help you both heal and release things, as well as kind of navigate the waters of your life right now. So with that said, again, they are showering you with blessings. So receive them. And, this also speaks to those that maybe have an expectation for a certain result, or, a certain expectation that they're succeeding or they are loved or guided if they receive only this particular thing, right? So if you've worked with me for any period of time, that expectation is a dirty word. We say align and allow, okay? Expectation cuts things off. That is not, and even when you say the word expectation versus align or allow, expectation, they feel different when you say them. And you're not going to be as happy, I'll be honest, as happy with your spiritual journey if you're filled with expectations that you want this to happen and it's only real if this happens and this and this and this. That's ego mind, really trying to sabotage things, honestly. If you sit back and allow the things to come through and continually ask them, say, hey, I missed that. I know you're sending me signs. I missed that. Can you make it clear and concise and really just crystal clear for me, because I'm learning how to communicate with you. And if I miss it, please send it again and again and again till I get it. That's okay to ask. They never get irritated or impatient with you. Continue to ask until you've learned a way that they send and you got the picture. And then you say, okay, thank you. I totally got what you're saying on that. And the next time something like this happens, I'd appreciate if you send it that way too, so I can get the picture right away and understand that I'm not alone and I'm being assisted at all times. Lastly, they asked you to sit back and kind of smell the roses, to savor the beautiful things that you have in your life right now. Now, it happens to be new moon, and so everyone's always about manifesting, right? And asking for additional whatever, fill in the blank. In this moment, and during this month, they want you to sit back and look at all the beautiful things that you have. I mean, this really touches on gratitude, and gratitude. People talk about gratitude journals. People sometimes make fun of gratitude journals and doing that practice, saying that, you know, well, they've said a lot of things I've read. But I tell you, when you tap into the gratitude energy, there is hardly anything more powerful than that I have found. It fills you. That's why a lot of times when clients come in to the studio, or I work with them virtually, and they feel very stuck and stagnant, and they're kind of feeling really low energy and they don't know how to kick out of it, I say, can you volunteer somewhere? Can you provide your time and just be a part of something bigger than you? That's really good. You know, so volunteer at the pet shelter, or with an organization, or, you know, something like that. It really does help with that sort of thing. Or volunteer time to an elderly person who really needs it, and to awaken the gratitude back and forth with that situation. Okay, it's a back and forth. The animals, when you're kind and you show them love, you could just feel that they have wanted to be seen, and you have given them that, and in turn they see you in your soul for what it is, and automatically things start lifting. Your energy starts lifting and shifting into a better state. So whenever you're feeling frumpy and miserable with your circumstances in life, I ask you to honestly take a look at where things are great. You know, there was something I forwarded this morning, you know, when you get up and what was the meme? It was something about when you wake up and start to state your gratitude to the universe, don't forget that to be in gratitude of waking up, or something like that. The fact that you woke up today, be grateful for that, you know, and the small things. And I know that some people are in very depressed states, and it's very hard for them to do that. That's why we kind of go to the animal thing. That usually helps a bit more than just saying, get your gratitude journal out and be happy that you're alive. You know, that's very over generalized there. So different situations require different things. But the point is, the angels are asking you to savor your life. Take a look at all that you've accomplished in your life. The things that you thought you could never do, and you did them. We're not necessarily just talking about trophies. Maybe it is removing yourself from a toxic situation that you didn't think that you'd ever have the courage to do, but you did it. And maybe you're struggling right now, but you did that. You cared about yourself enough to do the hard things. They're asking you to care about yourself enough to take care of yourself and do what you have to do to take care of yourself in the most kind way possible without harming others, and all of that, you know, goes without saying. So with that said, the summary in unknown territory, it may be unclear, but trust the process. Understand that you are not alone, that they are always with you and sending you blessings, little ones, big ones, all sizes and shapes, and savor that. Savor your connection, savor your life, and take time to smell the roses and see the little things this month. You know, just go outside and see the beauty of a butterfly and just watch it fly around. You know, just watch it do its thing and wonder what its life is like. You know, it's those tiny things that bring us back to humanity and connection with all of us around. So with that said, I bring you many blessings for this month. Until next time, I'll see you then.